Hey, what's good? What's good, ladies and gentlemen? Shout out to all the Patreons out there. It's RFG. I'm back at it today, and I'm here to go over what has transpired in the mainstream news the past few days. As many of the people listening already know, yesterday, which was March 3rd. All right, March 3rd is a very significant date for the Freemasonic Warlocks. Why is that? Because March 3rd is 3/3. March 3rd is 3/3, which is 33, which symbolizes Masonry, Freemasonry. The 33 symbolizes the high level of Freemasonry. All right, so March 3rd is 3/3, which symbolizes Freemasonry. So on March 3rd, the CDC reported that they are getting ready for zombie preparedness. They are coming out with zombie preparedness on 3/3, 33 degrees of Freemasonry. All right. The CDC came out with a public article and a public statement saying that they were getting ready for zombie preparedness. All right. Now, right here, it says, wonder why zombies, zombie apocalypse and zombie preparedness continue to live or walk dead on a CDC website. As it turns out, what first began as a tongue-in-cheek campaign to engage new audiences with preparedness messages has proven to be a very effective platform. We continue to reach and engage a wide variety of audiences on all hazards preparedness via zombie preparedness. You see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? There are all kinds of emergencies out there that we can prepare for. Take zombie apocalypse, for example. All right. So right now, the CDC has officially came out and told the truth. The Center for Disease Creation, you see, the sheeple call it the Center for Disease Control. I like to call it the Center for Disease Creation. All right? The Center for Disease Creation has officially come out and stated the goddamn truth that they have a fucking agenda to decrease the world population by creating a zombie virus, so humans will crave the flesh of other humans when there is a orchestrated food shortage in the Americas and all around the world. They're getting ready for an orchestrated food shortage, financial collapse, all right, and a massive virus outbreak which forces people to crave human flesh. They're getting ready for it. They're getting ready for it, all right? And they're coming out and they told you motherfuckers the goddamn unfiltered truth on 3/3, March 3rd, which is 33 degrees of Freemasonry, okay? What a fucking coincidence. Now, let's get deep. On August 8th of last year, I came out with an Instagram post, and I even made a video about this on this Patreon way back in September. All right, right here, it says meat eaters just don't see how they're being set up for extermination. The COVID-19 psyop caused a great amount of meat factories to close down. When the warlocks release the next virus, the meat factories will close down indefinitely, which will cause meat eaters to stock up on all the meat in supermarkets. When the meat is all gone, you'll be forced to go out and hunt animals. For those who won't be able to hunt animals for food, you'll be forced to eat other humans. This is why I've been promoting veganism on YouTube since 2016. Many of you are already eating human meat at fast food chains such as McDonald's, Burger King, Carl's Jr., Wendy's, Jack in the Box, Sonic Burger, etc., etc., etc. See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? The goddamn COVID psyop ties right into the fucking zombie apocalypse agenda. The COVID-19 psyop ties right into the fucking zombie apocalypse agenda. And the goddamn CDC came out and told you motherfuckers the truth. Alright? Alright, so guess what? There's gonna be a new wave of a goddamn pandemic, of a fake pandemic. And if it doesn't come out this year, it will definitely be here in 2024. I'm telling you, you guys better listen very carefully. If a new strain of COVID or some other government created virus, if it doesn't hit the streets this year, it will hit humanity in 2024. It will be released in 2024. And this virus that I'm talking about, it's going to have at least a 50% mortality rate. This virus is going to have at least a 50% mortality rate, which means half of the people that get it are going to be taken out of here because their immune systems are too fucking weak because of the bullshit they're putting in their fucking bodies. All right? And this is why I've been telling everyone following my work to switch to a Dr. Sebi alkaline lifestyle since 2016. All right? This is not a game. This is not a fucking game, folks. Right? I don't do this for shits and giggles. I don't do, sometimes, this can be fun to help people with this information, but I really don't do it for that. You know what I'm saying? Being a martyr and standing up for what's right, most of the time, it's not fun. You know what I'm saying? This is to give you guys the raw, unfiltered truth, to make sure that you guys are prepared at all times for anything to pop off. All right? Because when the fucking United States government comes out with something like this and you don't take it seriously, I have to question your intellectual levels, your levels of intelligence. Okay? All right? Because you already had multiple meat factories closed down because of the COVID psyop. So like I said, the COVID thing was the global test run to see how easily they can conduct global martial law. The COVID outbreak was for them to have the first global test run for global martial law. So when the next global pandemic comes out, another bullshit pandemic, they're going to shut down everything across the world. You won't be able to go anywhere, and it will be global martial law in most countries. In most countries, they're going to have mandatory vaccinations, and you will not be able to indulge in anything that is involved with the global government unless you have the fucking vaccination. All right? All right? So not only are they getting ready to drop the zombie virus? All right, the fucking vaccine is gonna be worse than the zombie virus. That's right, the fucking vaccine is gonna be worse than the zombie virus. All right, I hate to tell you guys, but it is the truth. This is the truth. And if you think this is bullshit, right? Let's rewind the clock back to May 26th of 2012. Ooh, that's one day before I changed my life over to the positive force of the universe and changed my life over to truth and dedicated my life to truth. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's a coincidence at all. May 27th, 2012 is when I decided to change my life over and to leave low vibrational activity alone. See what I'm saying? So on May 26, 2012, Miami police shoot and kill a man that was eating another man's face. All right? All right? And guess what? If you read this article, you will find out that the fucking detectives discovered that this person was under a mind-altering drug, which comes from bath salts. And guess what, folks? They've put those same goddamn bath salts in the genetically modified weed. I'm gonna repeat myself. On May 26, 2012, Miami police shoot and kill a man that they saw eating another man's face in broad daylight, all right, on the side of a fucking freeway, all right? All right? And when you read into this, the detectives discovered, you see, that the guy was under a LSD-like drug, but they found out it was actually bath salts. So, folks, do you realize the same bath salts they put in this goddamn zombies drug, they're also putting in the genetically modified weed? All right? So all the sheeple you see following these mumble rappers and poisoning their temple, you know what I'm saying, with all these fucking tattoos they're getting on their body, all the genetically modified weed that they're smoking, they're actually putting the fucking bath salts in their body, in their blood. Because the genetically modified weed that's sold by dispensaries, not only does it have gender-bending chemicals in it, it also has the same fucking bath salts in it, folks. All right? Which is why the fucking weed makes you so hungry. Which is why the weed makes you so fucking hungry. Wake the fuck up. Wake the goddamn hell up. Okay? Proof positive that they're putting the goddamn bath salts in that fucking genetically modified bullshit weed that you want to smoke. But hey, I'm just an asshole, right? RFG is just I'm just a know-it-all asshole who just thinks he knows it all. See what I'm saying? And wants to be a dick and wants to be an asshole. See what I'm saying? I don't do no research. You know what I'm saying? It's sad, man. It's really sad. It's really sad, you know, how you can show all these people the evidence in the world, and they'll still believe that what I'm saying is so-called fear-mongering. So let's get even deeper. I tried to look this information up right here on Google. I tried to go on Google and find the military gas that can be used to turn people into cannibals. I could not find it on Google because Google is now 100% compromised. So I had to go to DuckDuckGo to actually find this information. If you put in military gas turns people into cannibals on Google, you won't be able to find it because I wasn't. So I had to put it in on DuckDuckGo. If you put in gay bomb, I believe on Google, you won't be able to find it. It's here on DuckDuckGo. So right here, we see the documented evidence that shows the government, all right, has the technology to emit a gas, to create a gas, to change over the hormonal levels in the human brain. I'm going to repeat myself. The government has a fucking gas that they can drop that can change the hormonal levels in the brain, which can cause a man to lower his testosterone levels and cause a woman to lower her estrogen levels. They have the goddamn gas, all right, to do it. Okay? All right? All right? And you can look into other secret government experiments as well, where the government turns certain animals into cannibals, and humans, if they work on animals, they're gonna work on humans too, folks. Right? We're made of the same fucking building blocks. So you can also look into government experiments of gases they've dropped to turn people into cannibals. You will not be able to find it on Google. Google is 100% compromised. You're going to have to research it on DuckDuckGo. All right? All right? This is where we're at right now. This is where we're at right now. And like I said, I told you motherfuckers about the goddamn GMO weed. That, you know, this is proof positive. They put the same goddamn bath salts in the fucking GMO weed. That's why after you smoke the weed, you get the so-called fucking munchies. The motherfuckers who smoked weed in the 60s and 70s didn't get no goddamn munchies. See what I'm saying? That shit really didn't start until the 90s. You see? You see, when they started genetically and chemically altering shit, that shit started in the late 80s and the early 90s when they started genetically modifying the marijuana strains. You see? You see, and that's the only reason why they legalized the marijuana is because they fucked with the genetics and they ruined it. They poisoned it. What the fuck has this government ever legalized that was good for you? Let me repeat myself. What the fuck has this United States government ever legalized that was good for you? I'll wait, but you got these fucking ass clowns who think the weed is gonna cause them to spiritually ascend. You got the goddamn ass clowns that think the weed is gonna help them reach the full potential of their pineal gland. But meanwhile, they're actually calcifying their fucking pineal gland with the genetically modified weed. See what I'm saying? But guess what? Go ahead and smoke up your goddamn weed. Go ahead and eat your processed meat. Go ahead and worship your fucking mumble rap. All right? And go ahead and get all your tattoos to poison your bloodstream. All right? All right? So when they drop the new virus for the zombie apocalypse, you motherfuckers are gonna perish first. You motherfuckers are gonna perish first. The meat eaters, the motherfuckers who eat all the processed garbage, the motherfuckers who smoke the cigarettes and smoke the genetically modified weed, who drink all the alcohol, who are on the very low vibration, who have all the tattoos on their body, they're gonna get the goddamn virus first. They're going first. All right? All right? You should have took heed, goddammit. I've been teaching this information since 2014 and 2015. That's going on 6 years. That's going on 6 years, man. I've done my part. I believe I'm serious. So you know what? When this shit pops off, I'm not going to feel sorry. Let me come out and say it right now. Let me be open. Let me be honest. And let me come out right now and say it. When this shit happens, I am not going to feel sorry. I'm not. Because we have to face fucking reality. There's 7.5 billion people on the earth right now. It is almost impossible for me to be able to save everybody. I can't save everybody, but God damn it, I feel like I saved enough. You see what I'm saying? To cause a major difference on this earth. And that's all that matters to me. That's all that matters to me. If I'm able to save hundreds of thousands of people, and maybe a few million, I did my fucking job. All right? All right? Plain and simple. Plain and simple. So, you know, you guys already know what has to be done, man, to prepare for this. I told you that 2021 was going to be much worse than 2020 for the people who are still dependent on the U.S. corporation. The people who are still dependent on the U.S. corporation, all right, who are forced to, you know what I'm saying, work a 9 to 5 for a corporation, you are going to have it the worst. Or, you know, I'm not going to say that. For people who don't have their own businesses, it's going to be hard. 2021 is going to be very fucking hard. I'm telling you right now, when Joe Biden became the vice president in 2008, what happened right after Joe Biden was inaugurated as the vice president in 2009? What happened? The goddamn housing crisis in the United States. So guess what's going to happen when, right after Biden and Harris just got inaugurated a few months ago? Guess what's going to happen? The same goddamn financial collapse. It's coming, folks. All right? And guess what? See, I'm not just going to, rant. I'm going to give you guys some real jewels. I'm going to give you guys some real fucking jewels. Right? This is how you know what business to look into, to start for yourself. You need to spend time alone with deep meditation and deep inner thought. And you need to be alone. And you need to ask yourself, what would I be doing if money didn't exist? What would I be doing with my life if money didn't exist? What would I be doing for my life? What would I be most passionate about if money didn't exist? And whatever that is what you should be pursuing in life. Whatever that is, that is what you should be pursuing in life. And I'm pretty sure most of you already know what that is. So what you need to do is you need to take your money that you're making from your 9 to 5. You need to take your money that you're making from your 9 to 5 and you need to fund your business with that. You need to fund your business with that immediately. You need to take your money out of these big banks. Take your money out of these big banks, get you a small PayPal account, and then maybe an offshore account, a small PayPal account, or maybe a green dot account, and or maybe a small credit union account. Stay away from big banks. All right. If you want to invest in cryptocurrencies, go ahead. My advice on that is don't get too sucked into that. Don't get too sucked in to the cryptocurrency rush, the rush for the cryptocurrency, because guess what? That's just another fucking illusion. That's just another fucking illusion. You're still caught up in their fucking monopoly game. You see what I'm saying? Because you should be determining what your currency is. When the dollar falls, you should be determining what your fucking currency is going to be. We should be establishing our own fucking nation. You see what I'm saying? With our own fucking resources. So you need to be establishing what your business is going to be. All right? You should be getting your cash out of these major banks. And the major banks, I'm talking about Chase, U.S. Bank, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, Citibank, and I believe there's a few other ones. Yeah, those are the main ones. If you bank with them, get your money the fuck out of there. I am dead serious. All right, get you a PayPal account, get you a small green dot card and a green dot account. And also have a stash of cash. Have a stash of cash in a safe, because the cash is going to be valuable for about 1.5 years after they declare cash obsolete. After they declare cash obsolete, cash will still be valuable for about 1 year to 1.5 years. So still keep cash in a safe. All right. But what you need to be doing is you need to be purchasing maybe some precious metals. All right. You need to be purchasing fruit, vegetable, and grain seeds. You need to be purchasing potting soil. You need to be purchasing well water locations. You need to be purchasing land. You need to be purchasing portable generators. You need to be purchasing portable stoves. You need to be purchasing a whole bunch of survival gear, all right, and hygiene material, all right. I am dead fucking serious. And if you want to know the best supplement for meat It is the brown bella mushroom, garbanzo bean, wild rice mixture. The best meat supplement is the brown bella mushroom, wild rice, garbanzo bean mixture. All right. If you cook those three together, actually you're supposed to cook the rice and the mushrooms together. Then after they're done, you drain the pot and then you add in the garbanzo beans. So the mushroom, garbanzo bean, wild rice mixture is the perfect meat supplement, and it will get you off of the meats. You see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Because that's what helped me. It took me about in between 3 and 4 years. I'll say 3.5. It took me 3.5 years to fully get off meat. I fully became vegan in late 2016. See what I'm saying? But it took me over 3 years to do it. But it is possible, man. And I tell you, when you make the transition, it is a beautiful thing. It is an absolutely beautiful thing, because what you're doing is you're getting out of caveman consciousness and you're ascending into God consciousness. You see what I'm saying? That's my fucking mission. You see, is to get humanity out of animal caveman consciousness so we can ascend into God consciousness. You feel me? Because when we ascend into God consciousness, this shit right here is gonna be like a walk in the park. This ain't gonna be nothing. This ain't gonna be nothing. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. Stay on your alkaline fruits, vegetables, grains, and herbs. Stay drinking your Eternal brand spring water. Getting 1 to 2 hours of sunlight daily. Right? Staying away from Monsanto food companies and Monsanto drink companies. Staying away from major fast food. See what I'm saying? Keeping toxic people out of your friends and family circle. Spending mass amounts of time alone. All of this, you see, and also going after a life craft, going after your life craft 100%. All these things are going to help you ascend into godhood. All of the things I just said are going to help you ascend into godhood. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So like I said, for everybody who's been following my work and taking this information seriously, this shit right here is going to be nothing. Nothing. We'll be able to look at this as simply the Zionist warlocks agenda and the Zionist warlocks empire falling on this earth once and for all. And we're not going to be scared of that. We're going to be excited about that, because that's the biggest opportunity for the for the chosen people of the earth to rise up and create our own society. You see what I'm saying? When this bullshit right here falls. You see what I'm saying? See, so that's really all I had to say on this topic. This was just a little update on the CDC situation, and I just had to tell you everything I felt you needed to know at this time, and that's really all I had to say on this topic. I appreciate everyone who supports RFG and Atlantean movement. If you would like to see me decode a certain movie, TV series, cartoon, or video game, please leave a suggestion in the comment section. All right. Please stay safe out there. Prepare for the worst. Stay vigilant. Peace and love. It's the chosen one. I'm out.